All right, that's about as clear as we're gonna get. Hey guys, it's Simi. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be doing some gardening. Look at my little gardening outfit. It's like a overalls. We're doing this outside on my balcony. First things first, we need to put the hair up. It was up, but I felt like for the beginning of the video I would just put it down. It needs a trim real bad. Okay, yep, this will do, I suppose. I have this 10 cubic meter, almost 8 cubic meter planter that is for balconies and stuff, and I have yet to actually plant anything. For a year almost, I've been wanting to plant some potatoes, but I never had enough soil. And today I have 3 bags of soil. We're gonna do some gardening because it's spring and it's time to plant my potatoes. Now we also have a couple of other plants that I've got recently, including this poor sad tulip that we rescued from a clearance section, and I was just like, oh my god, it needs so much help. I think we're gonna put it in this terracotta pot where my basil used to be. It did not survive the winter. And we also have to do our compost because there's a lot of compost that I have not put in the box yet, and this will be added to the compost as well. I suppose we should just start with the composting. These are toilet paper rolls that we have ripped up. Never throw these away. They're used for so many things in gardening. This is how it's looking. I did actually look into this about a couple weeks ago, so it's probably gonna stink really bad. And here I just have some kitchen clippings and some eggshells that I crushed up. That's gonna go in here as well. And more kitchen clippings, but it looks rancid. I just don't think I want to smell this one, so I'm just gonna put that one in the trash. Okay, it is dry looking. I put those newspaper on top just to try and help insulate it a little bit, but I'm not sure how well that's done. There's a whole lot of bugs in here, so that could be a good thing, to be honest. Let's add some water. Ah! My glove got stuck. Ew. This is by far the worst part. If you're like me and you want to get into gardening but you don't really like the compost part, I would recommend getting one of those like super cheap composters at home, or I would definitely recommend blending your kitchen scraps. Oh, my poor basil tree. Faith that I could have probably brought him back, but look at this. Roots are dead for sure. Dead and dehydrated. I love putting old plants in here. Okay. Let's add some more water. And I'm just gonna mix everything up with my trowel. I know a lot of people do layers in their compost, and that's probably better for it. Okay. Here's how it's looking. To keep it a little bit insulated so it doesn't get dried out, I just cover it like so. Take my other pre-made water and really saturate it. That is one job done. My compost is almost at half a bin, which is so fun. So here's the box. As you can see, it's a pretty decent size, and today we're going to be planting 2 types of potatoes. And I'm going to plant the potatoes first, simply because it's the thing that I'm most excited about. And it actually came with this liner as well. I know a lot of people will like double side or Velcro tape this up so it stays up, but I think once the soil is in there, it should be fine. You don't see a lot of people doing balcony gardening, so this is a learning experience. I don't want anybody to think that I know what I'm doing, because I do not. My hands stink like compost. One bag. And you know, sometimes you'll see these balls and I just like to break them up. I'm not sure if you're supposed to be honest. My goal for right now is to set a good foundation for my potatoes. I've watched so many videos. Potatoes are planted about like 4 inches down. I want to be able to fill half of it. Actually, I'll probably end up filling the whole thing with dirt, like pretty high, up to maybe 2 inches or 1 inch. I think I just wiped all the makeup off my forehead. Two bags. I'm actually really happy that I got another bag. This somehow does not feel like enough. It probably is enough to get things going, but you know, because it's gonna take some weeks for them to germinate. Oh my god, I think I am gonna need the other bag. I don't know if I'll have enough soil for my, oh my gosh, for my tulip. Maybe let's go and plant our tulip first. Whoa, look at her, that's so sad. Look at that root system. Wow, I'm just gonna help loosen these roots just a bit, because that is crazy. This means, this amount of rootage from my research means that it was in too small of a pot. It was supposed to be repotted. Let's try and plant it as is. I think this pot should be big enough for just these 2 plants. This one is repotted, and we're gonna set it aside, and it'll definitely go on like a windowsill or something.
Can you believe it died?
Now it is time to plant my potatoes. Bag number 3. So you're supposed to let your potatoes dry out and let them grow roots. As you can see, this one is definitely ready to be planted. So, and I'm gonna plant them upwards like this so that hopefully...
Wait a minute.
Wait, do I plant them bottom up or do I plant them roots up? I don't know. I guess I'll just try and plant them like this. I planted one. I think we're only going to be able to fit 5 potatoes, which is fine. Look how many I had just ready, rooting. So that's 5 regular potatoes. Yeah, as I thought, some of our red potatoes were also rooting. This is from the invasion of the potatoes. Ugh. And you can actually plant different types of potatoes next to each other, which is really cool. And these ones are gonna be like your salad potatoes and stuff. And I'm just gonna try and line them up here. Look how good my freaking glove was. Just not that good. I got dirt everywhere. Hello? Can you please refill his bowl of water for me? Aw, it's okay. It's okay, Pootie. I'll be right back. Okay. Ow! Oh! I feel like I'm learning stuff. I am a little bit tired though. I think I need to take a break. So we've decided that it's gonna go up there and hang right next to our couch. You need to hold the chair?
How high? Like this high? You should still be able to water it.
Yeah, like that high I think is fine, right?
It's too heavy for this.
Really?
It just like, I heard it rip a little.
To be fair, I got the hook from Dollar Tree, so.
Yeah, it didn't come with any anchors, so.
So this was a fail. I just got the cheapest like hook that I could get from Dollar Tree, and it's looking like it's gonna pull my pothos off the wall, which sucks. But I suppose I'll just stick my pothos on top of the counter for now. That way it can actually like fall and everything. The counter is a bit messy. A lot of stuff really doesn't belong here. But we just don't know what to do with it. I have secured a space, and I normally like turn it so that all of them get the proper sunlight, and these ones you can tell are really sturdy. These are all new growth. This is what the front looks like, but I will turn it around because they all look like they're facing that way, and they should be facing this way towards the sun. And I'll also have to put like a dish or something, like a stand, so that when we water it, there's no root rot. A little sad, but will not be defeated. Okay, so the prompt is, I put on my lashes, and then partner Green was like, your potatoes sprouted. Did you know that? What? It took you how many hours to tell me? So I got my chunkles on, and I'm gonna go see if my potatoes sprouted. I think I put them down last week. It's only been like a week and a half, not even 2 weeks. Oh my goodness, look at my little babies.
And if you look in some, I don't know if you planted any on this side. Did you? Yeah, you can see.
Oh, it's very dry.
Just probably get more water, right?
Yeah. Look at these ones. Wow. I grew that. This one is fighting for his life. Look at that one. It's like an inch of growth.
Were you supposed to put the toilet paper tubes on top?
I told you this acts as mulch. It's supposed to help keep moisture in. I think we could actually afford to move them a little bit back.
Out of the sun?
Out of the, maybe over there.
Against that
So that they get some sun, I think. Maybe we turn it that way.
Ready?
Yep.
Up.
Super light. Thought it was gonna be way heavier.
Yeah, I did too.
You know, weirdly I think it gives us more space.
Yeah,
But it is kind of blocking the here. In this ledge in this corner here. Yeah, this should be good.
Let me get you some more.
I need like buckets, like the Kool-Aid canister. And then I will just sit. Oh, it doesn't fit. That's okay. I did notice that it's due for a water. I mean, I would have watered it tomorrow, but it is a little crumbly, and I should probably poke holes to aerate the soil. Yeah, because this over here, this soil is fine. This would have lasted another day, but this over here, all the one that was in the sun, it's super dry. You got me?
It's a little bent, yeah. Your face in it or no?
No, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I'll focus it on the parts that are... Oh my god, maybe we can eat potatoes in 3 months. Potatoes that I grew.
How long do they take to grow?
About 6 months, 3 months. They'll flower first.
Because they're nightshades.
Yeah. This is beautiful. Beautiful work you've done. Yes. Grow my pretties. I wonder if you could fill this back up for me. You know that scrubber that you don't like to use? The handheld one? Maybe I can use that to scrub the deck.
You can do that right now?
I could, right? Because the deck is looking a little rough. I say the deck, but it's a balcony. This is the space we're working with, and I have a rug that I'm willing to put down, so I guess we don't actually need to go and do all that. I have a rug and I have a little balcony table we're gonna put out here. I also bought some wildflower seeds, so I was thinking about sprinkling a couple around the area, especially around the mailboxes, because who's gonna know? Don't snitch on me, okay? One thing's for certain is that we cannot block the door for the maintenance. I'm so excited! I would say they're at least 6 inches tall, and you can see the 2 different types of potatoes, and you can see they're all kind of leaning. What we did a few days ago was flip them around, and we'll have to flip it back around. I'm really excited. So this is the state of things. I'm not exactly the proudest of my potatoes, but they say that when they die off these branches, which I need to pull full disclosure out there, they've probably been dead for weeks, and I'm not expecting a really good harvest. But this is what we got, so let's dive in and see what we can find. So I'm kind of saving all of these like cardboard pieces, some dry pieces of dirt, some of the crunchy leaves. This is my brown material. I'm gonna keep this for my compost. This is my citronella candle that I keep out here. It's honestly just so that it can melt, which it has done, and I think it'll naturally keep away the bugs. Okay, I have this container that I'm gonna use for gathering the potatoes. Wow, it's a good sized one. Just rinsed it off. Pretty good sized one. I grew that, you guys, I grew that. When it was eaten or died. Another decent sized one.
So, what do we think of our first harvest? You know, not half bad.
How do you hold this thing? Let me take one from back here.